so we can see me destroy this
Yeah.
fucking coyote.
Hey?
So we can see me destroy this coyote.
No, I was more pissed off that she hid this knife in the bottom of the thing and you didn't even tell me you had it.
Didn't realize.
Oh, $7.95, man. Use this knife on everything.
Like I said, glad I could make you happy.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything else, I aim to please.
Nailed it first try. Nailed it first try. He's a loosen. A loose beaver. Nothing like nailing a beaver on Saturday afternoon. What? What's the funny? Aye-oy.
Just so much more fun to have company in the fur shed.
It is. You know, when I first started trapping on my own, that's what I missed the most.
Was the company?
Yeah, well, I used to, the old one that I started with myself, when my father was home, when I got home from school, I knew they had fur to put up.
Yeah.
And that was one of my, well,
It's what got you started on your hobby.
well, not only that, it was the discussions I had with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
These guys already had a couple of, like, my father's older, right?
Mhm.
So these guys already had a couple of lifetimes in before I even come around.
well,
so,
yeah, and the stories and
yeah, exactly, and the experiences. And,
the things you only find out as you get to experience them yourself.
and, well, that's the thing, like, when these guys were hunting, it was back in the days of, you go get your moose license and you go moose hunting.
Yeah.
Days before the draws and stuff, when we don't get tags.
No, exactly.
Should be alright. I like how the tail, I said I like how the tail end turns out.
With
Yeah.
flushing? Yeah. Not less that extra gristle laying around.
So when I clean skin, he's well, obviously a little dirtier than this. But then I with my magical knife there, I just go through and
Give them a little scrape up.
yeah, well, whatever's left, like you gotta watch, that's an old scar there.
Yeah. That one
But
there
that's-
is me.
Ah, they'll never see that. The
Yeah, right.
so when I clean skin in my board, that's I have to do my edges, and I do that with my my paint scraper or Zephyr, whatever you want to call it. I
Yeah.
split the lips, I split the nose, I nail them, I give them a good scraping, clean up the shoulders, and then with me I just raise them up and I'm done.
Yeah.
Back in the day when beaver were kind of sort of worth doing, used to sew everything.
Oh, okay.
It makes it look gorgeous, but I'm just not putting that kind of time in
To doing your, yeah,
yeah,
there's no reason for it anymore.
it's not worth it.
It's like you say, when they were worth $30,
I remember
$40, $50 a beaver.
I remember like a large clean pelt, 65.
Really, eh?
But gas was also 75 cents a liter too.
Oh, yeah. Everything was proportionate.
Yeah. now for some reason all of our expenses went up and the fur prices went down.
I think we have a few things to blame for that.
It is what it is.
Well, yeah, it is.
No point in getting mad about it.
No, as long as I can still trap, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I make $20 or $100. Well, I make $20 or $100.
Yeah, and you're fortunate. You can see yours right from here. Your trap line.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got an hour and 20-minute drive just to get to mine.
Yeah, I can just hop something and jump when I'm on it. Doing my trapping. It is a time saver, let me tell you. There we go. Hate leftover cartilage.
You're just strictly removing it?
Yeah. And it's not like it's a big piece, but like it's just that little extra shit that, but you gotta get it out of there because it rots.
Oh, you're doing the yolk. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were doing wolf.
Well, you said do the yolk first. So I said okay.
I think I specifically said do it first.
Well, I think you said you should do it first, or I would do it first, and I thought, well, not sure what the difference is, but hey, the guy's probably put up more fur than me, so I'm sure he's got a method to his madness.
Your quotas are crazy, so.
Well, yeah, but I've only been at it for 5 years. And my first year I caught 15 beaver and 34 muskrat and 2 fox, 2 lynx, and marten fisher.
We never targeted rabbits.
Oh no?
No, used to just catch them in beaver sets.
Oh. That's convenient.
Well, it was just the nature of the beast, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you set up near a hut and...
Yeah, we don't really have, we didn't really have muskrat specific spots.
No. I like the floats though. They work great.
Curly beard loves taking out otter, but I think for the two of us, it's the muskrat.
That pay the most are the
Well,
most.
no, they're just setting floats is fun, checking floats is fun, skinning muskrats is fun, stretching muskrats is fun. It's just one of those.
People are probably watching to see this video, your video, and say, "Holy Christ, Chris knows fucking nuts."
Doing alright.
Well, if you're good with a knife and you take your time.
What if you're bad with a knife and you take your time?
Wow. I wish you the best of luck then.
Well, if you're bad with a knife and you're a trapper, you won't be bad with a knife for long.
No.
So it costs a few pellets, but eventually you'll get the swing of it.
Well, and part of my thing is not just being a trapper, like for hoof trimming. If we get a cow with an abscess, we have to start digging. And we're going till we find where the good hoof and the like fleshy part of the hoof is, like in the foot.
Okay.
So as long as there's a split between those, or separation between the healthy stuff, then you got to keep going. Well, eventually you're taking off less than a 1/16 of an inch, like a see-through piece of hoof, just to finish getting to that separation so that it can heal properly.
I think you had a video of, and then you put some goober on it, you put
Yeah.
like a band-aid on it?
Yeah. So. Yeah. Have one where we block a cow, where we put a wooden block on the healthy claw.
One of these things that I gotta learn is how to insert links to other videos inside of the video.
Yes. I think you have to, if you're using your iPad.
No, I'm using the computer with.
Ah, fucker.
What's the program I use now? Movie Maker.
Oh,
Movie
okay.
Maker?
Oh, yeah. That's the Windows Movie Maker. That is called
I thought it was
Oops.
Sony. Sony.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Sony. I don't know.
Usually it's the one that comes with Movie Maker's usually with Windows, but I could be wrong.
Movie Studio. That's what it is.
Okay.
Movie Studio.
Yeah, I'm using Power Director.
Gesundheit.
Okay.
I don't know what any of this stuff is. What had happened was,
There's all your.
no, we had gotten a trial version.
Oh, okay.
And the trial version was very, very basic. You know, like just add in your videos,
Yeah.
crop them, you hit control, you can speed them up and slow them down. And just
Whatever.
very, very plain Jane. If I wanted a certain thumbnail, I could stop the video, hit a button, it would take the screenshot,
Oh,
I would
okay.
save that separately.
Yeah.
It was just very, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I said to my wife, I love this. Can you purchase it?
Yeah.
She purchased it. We ended up with the Platinum Edition with all these buttons that I don't know what they do. And
Yeah. Where you can add in sound and voiceover and.
yeah, I've never done any of that stuff either. That was kind of my plan for the summer. Was to fool around with some of the editing.
Yeah. Oh, that's what Norm did, eh? He got a good program and just kind of kept playing around with it till I figured out how to use it, and never posted a video, but he'd always just play it and, okay, well, I like this, well, let's see what this does, and oh, I like that better, so let's try this one now, and
Yeah, right on for Norm. Then he raised the bar for the rest of us.
oh yeah. And you don't really have to go as extreme as Norm. He's kind of
Yeah, you're right. You got to go that much further.
got more of a photographer in him. Well, and the only way to go much further is to hire your own fucking film crew.
That's next on the list.
Only if I thought I'd be making more off my YouTube channel than I would off of trapping itself.
Ah. I first started this because of you. I was watching your videos and I had started, I think about the same time as you. But what happened was, I was trapping by myself.
Oh, okay.
So to set up the camera, I was just,
Oh, I know what that's like.
and I only, at the time, I only have 2 weeks holidays, right?
Yeah.
So, I start mucking with the camera, and I notice I'm only getting half my sets out.
Yeah.
Checking wasn't that bad, but it was setting. So it took a back seat.
Yeah. Well, and it almost has to.
And I don't know if the start of it was with curly beard, but like having curly beard in the picture is just.
Well, yeah, you can tell him how to do the set, and you hold
I don't
the
tell him
camera.
how to do the set. He makes up his own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then he forgets the safeties on the.
Jesus. I've done that a time or two though, so I guess I can't say much.
But he had told me he had done it on purpose, so the otter would get hit by his, end up in mine, and I would have to clean it.
He likes catching them, but he doesn't like freaking cleaning them. Jeez.
Well, Curly's the type of dude that, like, if he wears that poncho that you got on right now,
Yeah.
that he's always got to bring a spare pair of clothes.
Oh yeah.
But by the time he's done an otter, he's soaked through and
Oh
through.
my god.
He sweats.
Yeah.
Could be because of his recreational activities there, but
What do you mean? Recreational.
well, he is Canadian. I'll put
Give
it
him
on
that one.
And the the other thing was I got to get some GoPros or some sort of, what do they call those? Action cameras.
Yep.
Because oftentimes we'll roll up to a set, right?
Yep.
And oh, we got this or this happened or blah blah blah. And then I shut the camera off, and then the banter starts between the two of us, and the two of us are laughing, but the camera was off, right?
Yeah.
So at least if I had
the GoPro going in the background.
yeah, more or less like a fly on the wall type of deal,
yeah.
right? I'd be able to catch some of these moments.
Not only that, but like this last fall, I was out scouting and doing stuff on my line, and I'm coming back from that one trail we were on that you and I, the one where we turned around at the beaver hut and came back. Well, on the way back, a wolf jumps out in front of me. I had my GoPro sitting on my four-wheeler, but it wasn't on. So if you leave it on, well, shit like that you'll catch.
Yeah. We were pulling the boat in, not this past season, the last season.
Mm-hmm.
The last hill we have to go up before we get to the road to hit the main river. A fisher come out in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Come down the hill towards him, seen us, and then buggered off in the bush. Well, we missed it, right?
Yeah.
And the other time we were pulling the boat out, and this was absolutely priceless. We were pulling the boat out. It was Curly that was pulling.
Yeah.
And I was behind him.
Okay.
And I watched him stand up on the bike, and he physically turned around to make sure everything was still in the boat.
Yeah.
And as he did that, a partridge flew up right in front of him. Went to a branch right above his head, and he kept going, and I'm yelling at him now, hey, hey!
Yeah. That's funny.
For moments like that, it's...
Exactly. Those action shots that you don't think to get. But if you just leave the camera going, well, they're the ones you get when you need them.
There was another one where we were up, it would be as far as I can go south on the main river.
Okay.
And we had two beaver traps set. There was a house, one house was right across from the other house.
Yeah.
It was the same family, but they were using two houses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I had set a scent trap right close to the house, and he had set further on down the shoreline. I nosed the boat up, we tied the boat off because it is in current.
Mm-hmm.
And we seen that we had the two beaver, and I believe I videoed all of that.
Okay.
But I shut the camera off, and we went in to pull the traps.
Yeah.
So I handed him the trap setters, and he buggered off to his set. Now we're pulling the traps. So then I went to my side, and I cut the wire off the drag pole or whatever I had it anchored to, and I pulled the beaver back to the boat. I throw him in, and he's still got the trap on him and everything, and I'm standing in the front of the boat wearing my chest waders with my arms crossed, and I'm watching Curly fight with the springs and take everything off. So now he's got the trap setters in one hand, he's got the trap in the other, and he's staring at this beaver, and he's looking at me, and then you can see the beaver sticking out of the boat with the trap still on it. And he said, well, why didn't you take the trap off of yours? And I said, because I find them a lot easier to carry when you leave them in the trap. But you handed me the trap setters. What did you learn?
Just because you're handed something doesn't mean you need it.
So this year in one of the videos where Mrs. Curly's in with us,
yeah,
we're walking in, and there's a beaver in the trap, and I hand him the trap setters.
Yeah.
And if you watch the video, he holds them and he looks at me and he goes, this is a trap, isn't it? Or this is a trick, is what he says.
That's funny. Yeah, I think I remember hearing him say something like that.
Wait a minute, this is a trick.
That's funny.
Newbies. Sneak in here real fast. Camera this.
Sure, I can use the smoke anyways.
There you go. Take a break. I should have asked Curly if he wanted to come, but I know what he'd say. I'm out!
I'm out. As in no?
Yeah. Really? Skinning? Just stretching.
Yeah, it's not even hard work because most of it's done. Mind you, I wish I had a couple critters for you to skin because it sounded like you really wanted to do that more than anything.
Oh, I love fricasseeing them.
Yeah.
Usually Smokey's still going strong, right? So,
Oh, so you're always out helping him?
well, I don't have to help him. I just show up at his place with coffee, and as he's drinking coffee, I go through his animals.
Skinning them up for him?
Yep. Just as he's talking, I'm picking the one I want. And
Yeah. Oh well.
what are you doing there? Well, I'm going to skin this. Oh, you don't have to. I know you don't have to, but I'm bored, so get out of the way.
Hey, works for me. Oh, and like I say, I don't get much company around here. Dad will come in every now and again, but it's not the same.
We try to do our best to make it to each other's trap lines.
Yeah. Well, and that's next year. I'll have to come up to yours.
All good in the hood. Piece of the poppy towels.
I don't.
Oh, we're recording?
That one is.
Fuck, all I can edit it out.
Oh, who is it? That one?
Relative.
Does he know what he's doing?
Does it know what I do?
More than I do.
What's
I
that?
said, does he know what he's doing?
Just playing. Just playing.
That's good.
I fleshed it.
Hey?
I fleshed
He
it.
did everything. I just put nails
Oh,
on
I
it.
see. Well, that's a job in itself.
So that's all the beavers.
I think I'd rather skin than put nails in it.
You clean skin them?
Yeah.
Good. He started flashing them on his knee there. Is that how you did them today?
That one, yeah. I
Yeah.
only had the one to do.
Did it work pretty good?
Oh yeah. Took me, what,
I've
20
tried
minutes,
it.
Half hour.
I've never tried it on the knee. I've done it on the flesh and beam 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I just,
I like clean skinning too.
yeah,
I find it.
I've been doing it for so long that
Yeah.
Yeah.
These here, like that doesn't matter?
It'll dry.
once it dries, it'll all go uniform.
Oh, I see. Isn't that amazing what the Connie Bear does?
Yep.
Unreal.
Snares, you'll get the same thing, but it'll be a really, really fine line.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's one thing I didn't snare fisher this year. Finally. Last year I had 4 of my 6.
No, out of 8, they were all caught in gone bears.
Yeah.
So what do you got left to do?
That coyote that's there, I gotta finish flushing it, and then the other 2 canines.
Are these done?
Yeah. That one's done, yeah, it's tanned.
Oh, I see. And what about the other one there?
It's gotta get done.
Oh, you got 3?
2 coyotes and a wolf.
Oh, I see.
That's
Yeah.
my wolf.
You're going to do them all today too?
That's the plan. I'm hoping so.
Oh,
Unless
then you'll
Merlin
be all
wants-
caught up?
That's everything.
Oh, cool.
Not bad.
Hey, that's pretty
Just
good.
another 40 beaver to go.
Yep. Well, and that might go fast too. Hey?
Like once I start catching them, will go fast,
Yeah.
and I'll have to rough skin them, most of them out, but unless I have extra help to clean skin them.
Never know.
Yeah, we'll figure it
I can't tell where you're looking, you got shades on.
out. I'm looking at you.
I
and
know.
thinking,
I don't like that when he. I prefer he lifts them.
because I'm standing outside in the sun, right out here.
Big fish here, eh?
Yeah.
Damn near as big as the otter. That's what a fox board.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. When did you catch it?
That's the one I caught with Merlin when he came.
Oh, I see. In the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he, well, in January, that he fleshed out for me.
Was it January?
January.
Oh, and you hadn't done it either.
No, it wasn't December, wasn't it?
Oh, it must have been, yeah, because I brought it to the convention.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Those aren't too warm there out there, or
He could probably come down, yeah.
I don't know. Just, oh. Okay. Well, I brought you some more papers.
Thank you.
Don't know how much. Now my mother-in-law's here. She likes to do the crossword puzzle. So we ended up with more paper. So
This was a fresh board, right, Joe?
Yeah. Yeah, you can just flip them and we'll leave them there. I don't have any more beers.
He's just gonna try that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I don't forget about it.
I've had to keep, I can't remember if it was 2 or 4 beaver over the summer because I missed the last sale.
Oh yeah?
I hang them up in the back of the garage. And,
They're good?
yep.
Yeah.
Let the ministry know. Put them in for the
Oh,
following
that's
year.
it. Yeah. Oh. Well, it's good that you tidied up when you did, because you got company here now and it's all nice and clean.
Yeah, it's not that clean.
Well,
It's good. You had my favorite knife on me.
yeah.
That's the ticket. I skin everything with that. Everything.
I use this one for all my smaller animals. That one I use for my haircuts.
I open with that.
Yeah, that's,
I go upside down and then
yeah.
I used to use a hook blade. Well, I still go between the two.
I use my hook blade on beavers only. And that's it. Yeah. Just because it works the best.
I watch guys open with this. I don't have that confidence.
No. I did my moose this year with it, with this one, but that was it.
I use a hook blade.
Oh yeah? For the moose?
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. No.
Yeah, I'll split the hair first.
Yeah.
I go down to the rib cage.
Oh, okay.
I work my way right to the sternum.
Mm-hmm.
And then I slowly work my way, and then as soon as I get into the gut pile, I put the 2 fingers in backwards.
Okay.
So it'd be like this
Yeah.
way. And then I just go between my fingers.
Yeah.
And I use my knuckles to keep the gut pile in.
Yeah, and that's what I did with my moose too. Yeah. Just with this instead of the hook blade.
Huh.
So,
Go all the way down to the hips.
yeah.
Open them up. Cut the rib cage. Split the hips.
Yeah.
Get the
Got
sack out. All your
Yeah.
innards and entrails and
everything.
Leave that in the bush.
Yep, leave that in the
Leave
bush.
that for the bait.
Okay, well, I'm going back in.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for stopping out.
Okay.
You getting cold?
Just don't need to leave it open that much.
Before you go, Joe, sorry. You want to help me put that pressure washer back in the basement? I got to carry it.
Yeah.
Because they're dirty wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going to put the snow machine away?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm backed up so close. Okay.
The Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it's gotta
the
go back.
Scooby-Doos. I just got it back and it's running.
Yes.
Cause like that's step 1 with an Arctic cat.
That's step 1 with anything.
No, just with an Arctic cat.
There's one coyote board.
I went through a span where I had a bear cat. Never again. I'm not hating on them. If an individual runs Arctic cat, all power to them. I never had any luck with them.
That's what we got it used, and we needed a skidoo, so that's what we got. But if I had a choice, I was buying brand new. I would have been buying our cat, our Polaris.
What'd you buy? What would you buy?
Probably Bombardier Tundra or Scandic. Yeah, I'm thinking Scandic's Yamaha, I believe.
Nope.
No, Bombardier. Yeah, one of those two.
That's what I think. Norm's got the super wide.
Oh, okay.
And did you watch William Larkham Jr.?
Yeah.
He's got a, I don't know if his is a last year's model or the model before.
He doesn't use his much though, eh?
William?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I always, every time I watch one of his Martin videos, he's just walking.
Yeah, it's a seal hunt and
okay.
when
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
hunting ptarmigan and
That kind of stuff.
I think he's got the 550, I think.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Fan.
Am I in my handiwork?
Yeah, waiting for you to finish so I can put something on the board.
Oh. Well, I can do this the fastest faster way, but
Yeah. Take your time, brother. Take your time. We got this guy left.
yeah, he needs flush too. That is why I took out 2 boards.
That guy. Got a nice color to him.
Oh fuck this. What? Feed bar.
Am I making you antsy and nervous and stuff?
No.
Damn. Don't hit me with it.
Not at all.
I'm not sure. What do they look for in coyotes? Is it the back or the belly?
I think it's the back. I'm not honestly too sure.
I hear a lot of guys say it's got a nice clear belly.
Oh yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you.
Neither do I. There's 2 of us. Leave it in the comments below. What are they looking for on coyotes?
Let us know.
Man, he's beautifully furred though. Lift and yowzers.
Shot friggin' less than a month ago. That's what he gets for eating the farmer's cows.
Look at that. Like, just absolutely fascinating. Even our wolves don't get that.
No.
Well, your wolves can with there. It's
Yeah, they don't get the nice V here.
yeah, they do. I can see it from here.
Well, yeah, they get it, but not as nice as some of the coyotes can get.
Oh.
Yeah, I find anyways. Like that
I
one
had
there.
no experience, zero, nil,
coyotes?
nothing, Nathan,
Yeah.
nada with coyotes, right? So,
Well, yeah, you don't have them up your way.
nope. And I'm in the bush, so
I only have them because of the farmland.
I have the fox and I have the wolves. Not the good wolves like Norman Dave and Jason and them.
Well, no.
I got the crappy wolves of Northern Ontario.
Our eastern shit wolves.
Yeah. Good for wall hangers, that's it.
Yeah.
If you trim that board in half, I bet you'd like this a whole lot more.
Trim the board,
Yeah.
like half the size.
Yeah. More like a fisher board size.
Okay. Explain.
Well, because of the width of the board, right? Your board is 8 inches wide, so you're trying to use that much of your knife. So if you went with a smaller board and use a smaller portion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, my board here isn't as round. It's close, but it's not the exact shape as that. So, and even if I find if I go right in this 2-inch section on the edge, that's where I can do the best flushing, really, instead of using, like you say, the whole blade. But I do often go down the center too, just because I'm an idiot.
Or try a piece of 4-inch ABS.
That'd be an idea too. Well, and even my
Yeah, your poplar pole.
poplar bowl. Well, and there's that too. I always try and go. I don't have the taper towards my fur. I have it away from my fur, or towards me, like when I'm pushing, instead of having it facing. I just find it grabs better.
Oh.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but
Oh, it's whatever.
this is the feed, I believe.
Either way, you got it rolling.
Yeah. It's making you wait though.
Ah, it's all good. What's your take? Muskrat boards or wire stretchers?
honestly, I think you can get an extra inch out of the muskrat boards than you can on the wire stretcher, but I don't really think it matters much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the boards.
I'd like to go to boards, it's just I haven't had time to make them yet. So that's why I have those two, because they're the original patterns, and then I can make more after, kind of thing. I want to have 50 of each size.
Yeah, well, you need them. Like, I only catch 50 a year. I'm good.
Yeah, well, I only caught 34 this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
You stuck in my ass. I think I'm up to 31.
Oh, okay. Well, and that wasn't even trying, to be honest with you. Like,
I ended up with a mouse at the end of the season. He was like this big.
fuck, I hate those ones.
It was the only one I caught out of the, or was it a beaver set?
Yeah. Those little fucking pecker things.
Yeah, and in that particular house there, I don't think I ever pulled a beaver out of it either.
That's always fun.
Yeah, look at it. Rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous. It's awesome. It's wicked.
It's mostly the
Superb. As you French guys say.
Yep.
I forgot to mention, you're French.
Yes, I am. Very French. Well, not very French, but French enough.
I won't hold it against you.
I hope not. This just kills my shoulders though.
See?
This kills my shoulders. From the pushing, all in here, and then my shoulders I pinched them from playing hockey. So I have scar tissue on both my shoulders. I can't keep my hands above my head for more than, and that's as high as I can go with that one. Like to go straight, no way. And to keep it up there for more than a minute.
That was me a couple of weeks ago because I slept wrong. How do you sleep wrong? When I pulled the trap line, I had to have Junior chauffeur me around. I couldn't move this arm.
Oh Jesus! And that kept you out for that much. Like you couldn't do anything.
The whole weekend.
Holy fuck!
By the end of pulling the traps, I could start to move it again.
Jesus, that was convenient.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass, but
Well, I was down all weekend. It was my long weekend off.
Oh shit. Yeah, that sucks.
My wife was laughing her ass off because I always sleep on my right arm.
Oh, okay.
So Friday night I go to bed and I couldn't lift up my shoulder 90 degrees.
Really?
Like that was about as much as I could move it. So we go to bed and I'm cursing and swearing under my breath saying, I'm going to sleep on you. I'm going to
sleep on it. Fuck.
So I forget, I ended up sleeping, I think it was on my left side and I had my right arm on my hip. And I moved and my arm fell behind my back.
Mm-hmm.
I was screwed, I couldn't move.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Do me a favor, grab my arm, put it back on my hip.
And
Are you serious? I can't freaking move!
And then roll me over.
Yeah, it's still recorded.
That's all.
Funny story, I got a beaver tick on there.
Hockey game tonight, eh?
Okay.
You don't watch hockey? Playoffs.
Well, you put the puck in the net and that's a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can get a 3-point from shooting it over a certain line. And
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
I said that to the guy one time, he got all pissed off at me because apparently hockey was life.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not that bad.
I'm not competitive enough to be interested in organized sports. Like,
Well, and you know what? I just watch because there's not really anything else to do on a Saturday night when you're sitting at home and you got.
you just said that you played hockey, right? So,
Well, yeah, I used to play.
Well, there you go. So you got that competitive edge in you. You got to
Well,
win. Yeah, can't everybody just get a participation award?
Oh, you're one of those everybody gets a trophy guys.
No, I'm just I don't know. Maybe because I was horrible at gym.
Busy spending time out in the bush.
And you got to remember too, when I was a youngin, I was a little heavy on the hefty side.
Oh, well, okay.
Actually, quite a bit on the hefty side.
Didn't stop most of the people I know.
My mom was a very good cook. And I was a champion at eating.
Anything she cooked.
I was on a seafood diet.
You seafood, you eat it?
Exactly.
Best diet to be on sometimes.
I used to tease my mom that she should be Italian because she didn't make a dozen butter tarts, she made 6 dozen butter tarts. She didn't make a dozen cookies, she made 8 dozen cookies.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Well, between my brother, my dad, and I, she'd always double and triple the batch and then freeze some. And oddly enough, back in that time, winter was still my favorite time. It was the only time I didn't sweat.
Yeah. I believe that. So you were one of the guys wearing shorts in April and March kind of thing.
I don't remember that, but the cold never bothered me.
Oh, okay.
You know what was funny in high school? We used to have to do the 12-minute run.
Mm-hmm.
I did the 12-minute walk.
We used to have, in high school for us, it wasn't a 12-minute run. It was the 2-kilometer run. Out to Cap and back. Capkegon.
You know this cat.
Yeah. And the gym teacher would take off like 5 or 10 minutes after us. And if he got to a certain point before you got less than 50%.
See, and I never really agreed with gauging a person just based on their physique like that.
Yeah.
Again, I was kind of a pork chop when I was in my younger days.
Well, and that's just it. Like, not everybody could do it, and you gotta remember, he's the gym teacher, so how many times a friggin' week is he running this 2 kilometers? And it's not like he's out of shape. So
I like gym. I like the volleyball and the basketball and the stuff, but I wasn't. I'm not competitive.
yeah, just never played in the team sports or.
No, and I was never really. To this day, I'm still not competitive.
No, well, and that's probably not a bad thing. I mean, everybody else is, and it's always trying to be better than everybody when it shouldn't really matter. Just do your own thing, and
I don't believe in better. I never understood that.
yeah.
I still don't understand that to this day. How you can base 2 individuals being this guy's better than this guy or this girl's better than that girl. How can you base that? That's why we're called individuals.
Yeah. Well, and even when you do competition judging sports, the person can do the exact same thing, the exact same way as the last person, and you're saying this one won and that one didn't. Well, there's no difference in what they did, but you're choosing the one to be better, so that's not even, at some point it's all opinion, you know what I mean? It's not based on, like you say, you can't actually compare 2 individuals because at some point your opinions.
All I can say is I'm glad they didn't judge music class based on your singing notes, otherwise I'd still be in high school.
Yep. Freaking hated music class.
Again, one of those things. Yeah. Take it or leave it. Different strokes for different folks.
Yep. Getting there. I don't even know how much you have to worry about it. Hey?
Kiss up.
That stuff.
Don't worry too much about it.
No.
It'll dry.
Get this last section out. It'll be it. Before you get bored and decide to go home on me.
I'm not there yet. We're going to finish the 3rd. What's that fox doing?
Yeah, it dries a little quicker in here, eh?
He's ready to be flipped.
Yeah. See if I can flip them without destroying them like I did Curly's. Last year
Worse than he already is.
Last year I went a little bit too late on flipping the fox and I ended up tearing them, so I sent them away to get tanned. And when I come back I couldn't find where I ripped them. Did I send in the right fox?
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
And then Junior claimed them, so I haven't seen it since. I have one in his nose. My son, not a big fan of trapping, but wow, does he like wild fur?
Oh yeah? That's funny. Too bad you couldn't get him into the trapping. I guess each his, no. Each his own. One day he might come back to it. Or come to it.
No, he's a hunter.
Hands
Down, pure-blooded hunter.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of goes hand in hand if you can make them.
Well, that's why he used to agree to come trapping with me. Get some birds along the way.
Yep. Well, and I like to think of trapping as a form of hunting. You're chasing after animals and...
Nah, I make them come to me.
Exactly. You're still, well, yeah, not chasing after animals, but you know what I mean. You're looking to get animals for meat or fur, which is all hunting, and yes, you're using different means and not shooting them, but in the end, is it really friggin' that different?
Depends if you're going to consume it or not. Okay, so you nipped off his front legs kind of short, right?
Yes. Well, they're at the elbow anyways, I think.
I think it'll turn out all right.
Cool. There's one yoke. Don't worry what's on the wall.
You've already established you got no thread.
Exactly. We're not going to worry what's on the wall.
Smokey one time sent me a picture. He had taken out a muskrat with a 22 Hornet.
Oh, jeez.
And the caption read, "Don't take out a muskrat with a 22 Hornet."
I never showed it or took a picture of it, but
That's good. It can't be held against you then.
yeah, I took out a beaver with a 30-30.
Oh.
Perfect headshot. Split his skull right in two.
Okay, it's a good thing that head's not used anyway.
Exactly. Well, head and halfway down the neck I had to sew up to. But
I don't like skinning shot animals. I never enjoyed that. They just make a bloody mess.
yep. And then you just stick a paper towel in the hole and
Hope for the best.
exactly. Oh, that's what I had to check with Steve. Never even paid attention.
That's probably still there.
Yeah, I knew it was going to still be there. It was how much ear cartilage did I leave in it?
Bump, bump, bump. Another fox on the board. See? Told you. Never would have passed me this class.
Hey, apparently people are missing my singing on my intros.
Oh, yes, that's right. I have read those comments. It's funny because, like when I'm watching your videos, I always scroll through the comments just to see who's on what. Like,
Yeah. Well, and I do that too.
what Greg had to say or what.
What anybody was thinking or offering up, and well, and that's the point of it too, eh? It's not just like if I'm going to ask a question and somebody's going to make a comment to learn. Well, it's not just about me learning; it's about whoever watches my channel too. Read the comments, and you might get your answer too.
Are you done mucking yet?
Just this year part of the year. There we go. Half the year.
You happy?
Yeah. Lawyer, but whatever. I'll be happy. Smoke.
I think this is the first fox I've ever boarded. Or first coyote.
Coyote. How about it?
Say, I don't, wow.
Yeah.
If we have them, they're in the, like you just said, the farmland in towns.
Yeah, and even that. Well,
I don't,
yeah, like when I talked to Eddie, Eddie.
think fur.
Oh yeah, wait till you get down here and you're trying to friggin' tail.
You guys do like 150 of these frickin' things. The boys that I'm currently sporting.
Oh, well, and is John Ingley from Saskatchewan?
Yeah. Jason's from Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Dwayne's from Saskatchewan. Trap lines and inlines is from Saskatchewan.
Okay. Have you checked out Ryan 5911?
I don't think so.
Or 5911 Ryan, one of the two. He's from Saskatchewan also. And what was his count the one year? I think it was over 500 anyways. Yeah, the guy runs like, I think he said 25 gates.
Northern Trapper's another one. He hammers them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm missing one in there. Don't be offended. There's my man Jason. I'm smart now. Okay, we got triple nickel trapper, Dwayne Lazard. My man trap lines and inlines. Fur Forever.
Oh okay.
I believe he's in Manitoba.
Yeah.
He's another one. He whacks quite a few yokes.
Jeez.
But he's kind of got the best of both worlds. Because he's also got the wolves, the marten, the fisher,
okay.
and then he's got the
Yeah.
coyotes as well.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Kind of where I'm sitting.
Yeah,
So.
I'm out of here.
I'm moving back up north so you can, or south, moving south so you can come and have more fun.
Yotes. I've never done yotes. Never. Places I've lived and places I've trapped, we just don't have them. So.
Yeah. Well, if things work out next year, you can come skin a shitload with me.
Oh yeah, I see how this works.
Oh, you can come set with me too if you want.
Aye.
That's why you pour the bucket out.
Yeah, it's good.
You do the same for your coyote tails as you do for your fishers?
Everything.
Yeah.
Just one pin in the base of the tail. If I'm trying to get all fancy, I'll square this off and
okay.
whatnot, but I don't. Again, my fur's just fur.
Yeah.
It's not going for taxidermy. It's not.
No, exactly. Well, and that's where you might, if you do the competition, you might want to think about.
Well, yeah. When
Yeah.
if I'm doing.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
A competition, absolutely. But just for your regular run of the mill going into the auction sale.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter.
No, I do a lot of the bare bones minimum, just to.
Get it looking decent and that's
Yeah, to make it look good, presentable,
it. Yeah.
but I don't want to have to spend 14 hours on it either. I just want.
You might have to go to the top.
Well, that's not going to work.
Why's that?
Because your nailing spacing is a little close together.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a bull in a china shop.
What the top is for? They don't fit.
The very, very, very top? Then
Well,
I'd have to go
very
to the
top-
fisher.
The very top will fit for sure because it's made for the wolf board.
I don't know how you got up there. Pretty amazing.
Hmm?
So I don't know how you got up there, but that's pretty amazing.
The table,
Whoa.
then the rafters, a ladder.
Renting a 60-foot zoom boom.
There's many different options.
Okay.
Just watch the fan.
Yeah, without getting caught in the fan. Can he? Absolutely, he can. Nailed it first try. Pinned it first try, I guess. Is what I should be saying.
Yeah.
taking a break.
Beep.